So today I'm doing a video about the nail art designs that I've done. Some of them are pretty good, some of them are really bad. If you want me to do a tutorial on how to do one, then just subscribe and like and message me or comment on one of my videos and I'll give you a step-by-step guide on how to do it. Hang on, I'll just bring them so that I'm see them properly. Right, so I'll go along and I'll show you something that I've done. I'll pick them up anyway. So this one, I don't know if you can see that, is a galaxy nail. It's pink and it's purple with sparkles. The next one I've got is just a plain crackle effect, if you've ever heard of that. It's quite a nice sort of look, but I'm not too keen on the pink, so I think I'm going to go with that. What you do is just paint it on a different colour and then just the work. You don't have to do anything after that, just do it itself. Next one I've got is just this plain like different coloured one. I don't know what to call that one. The next one I've got is also plain, just two pinks. It's just making a manicure, it's just in there, I suppose, or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to show it now. I'm just going to show you. Next one is really just to show you what diamonds, just to show you what materials I've got. That's all that one's for. This one. Just a stripy pink and purple one. That one. I don't really like that one. I tried to do that one again and it really failed. The colours just mixed and it just went all horribly wrong. The one. I used acrylic paint with this one actually. And the black I used a nail art pen. Or nail art brush, whatever you use, it doesn't really matter. I must ask you a question. Tee-hee. Because I'm such a freak. Yeah, so that's a mustache one. And just a red one with a love heart. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry guys, 2 minutes. I'm knocking them off. I'm not going to know what I've showed you and what I haven't. Just a jigsaw puzzle. I've like blended the colours, blue, orange and yellow, the colour show nail varnish, and I've like mixed them together with a clear while they were still wet. And then I've gone round with a black brush, a black nail art brush, and just drew a jigsaw puzzle. If you'd want me to show you these, then I'd happily do so. just please comment and leave me a message or whatnot, and then I'd happily do it for you. The Easter nail. I think that's pretty cute, to be honest. Aww. That was pretty easy to do as well. Right, I don't really like this next one, because I just don't know. It's newspaper stuck on a nail. I know you can do it another way, but I just chose the lazy way. Probably turned out to be a lot harder doing it this way than the alcohol or water way or whatever you do it. I've never actually tried doing that. I might do it. Another water marble. To me, that looks like a tongue. I don't know if you can see a weird tongue. Can you see? Like a mouth and then some sort of animal tongue or, I don't know, like, you know, an orange tongue. And then the next one I've got is just a simple bow with sequins on the top, just to make it a little bit more detailed. It didn't have the sequins on, and then it did look really boring, so I put them on. And then what the WTF, my dad might say this, so I have to say WTF. WTF now. Pretty cool. See? People would be amused if you had that on your nail, I'm telling you. Another paper one. Just paper stuck on a nail with clear nail varnish on top, so that the water, when you're washing your hands and things, that the paper doesn't change or anything like that. Should last up to about 10 days. Just keep topping up the clear. Right, this one is pink tacky nail varnish and white tacky nail varnish mixed together with the clear. I didn't use a cocktail stick or whatever people use, because I wanted a bigger sort of swirl. The next one I've got is this one. I don't really like this one compared to the other one that I showed you. Have I showed you yet? Yeah. It's another leopard print one, just with flowers on it. I've lost one of the flowers, but never mind. I suppose it's okay, but it looked better before I put the colours in the middle of the leopard print. Never mind. It'll live. Next one I've got is this Pac-Man one, using the diamonds as food, which looks pretty good, I think, with the diamonds all along the top. I think people will be impressed if you had this on your nail as well, because I really like it, and I think it's quite pretty with the diamonds. I like anything diamondy. I suppose any girl does, really. This one is a sticker. It keeps peeling off, so I would not recommend it. It was only £1 out of Wilkinson's, so I wouldn't buy them if I were you, and you only get 10 in and they keep peeling off. So if you do buy them, I suggest you use glue rather than just sticking them on, because they do peel off. And they are pretty crap, so I wouldn't recommend them. If you go in Savers, I don't know if anybody will know what I'm talking about, but if you go in Savers, you can get 24 for £1. Here's a swirly pattern that I did just with a brush. I could show you how to do that. You have to have like a sort. I don't have a steady hand, so I don't know how I managed. But you have to have like a steady hand to do it. With the glitter on top of the nail. This one is a feather nail. Just a feather stuck on with clear nail varnish. If you use glue, it seeps through the nail, and you can see, if you've ever got glue on your clothes, you'll be able to see where it's like looks sort of hard and weird. That's what it looks like on the nail, on the feather even. Like it seeps through the feather and you can see it, and it just looks horrible. So I'd recommend you use clear nail varnish. The YMCMB, Young Money Cash Money Billionaire. I think that's what it means anyway. I did it for my sister. She's obsessed. And Tiger. She loves Tiger, the singer, the rapper, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I don't even know. Just a plain dotty nail with a silver line across the top of it. I quite like that. It's quite simple, but it's quite cute. Black and white nail. An FU one. Pretty boring, but I suppose it's still quite funny when you're putting it on your middle finger. Um, this another crackle effect, but I used silver underneath, which gave it a really like. It was actually the magnetic nail varnish that I put it on top of, and it gave it a really nice shiny effect underneath. So I really like that one. The pink actually goes with it as well, so it looks better than that black one. Um, the black one that I showed you, I'll try and find it for you and show you it again. That one there looks better than that one. Looks quite tacky, that actually. I don't like that one. The next one is paper again, but it's like flowers. So yeah, that one's quite pretty. I really like that. But there was only one picture, so I suggest if you want all them pictures on every single nail, you should photocopy them or something, because I got that out of the magazine. That one I just used an old necklace, and it looks quite naff actually. It's just, I wanted to make some jewelry nails, or whatever you call them. And as you can see, that necklace is quite sharp and bulky, so if you were doing your hair, it'd probably rip your hair out. So I wouldn't recommend using that sort of necklace, because I couldn't cut it either. It was quite tough to cut. Another paper one. I quite like this one. This one's quite summery and quite bright. I like the blue on the top because it goes well with the rest of the pattern on there, even though there's no blue. It just makes it that little bit more summery, I think, with the blue on the top of the nail. So that's paper again. You go over it with clear nail varnish, as I said before, because it'll just get wet and look horrible. It'll just shrivel and whatnot. This one's just a simple one with dots along the corner to corner, with a love heart on the side and a blue tip. This one was actually a fail. So I was trying to do the gradient effect or whatever you call it, but I couldn't do it. Colours just did not work. I think what I did wrong was I didn't, do you know when you put the colours on the sponge? Well, I didn't blend them together, if you know what I mean, on the sponge, like didn't overlap the colours so that it didn't blend. That one's another one where it just shows you what materials I've got, like the flower. Quite like that flower actually, it's pretty. This one was another gradient effects one which went right, and I used orange and yellow because they're quite similar colours. So I think that's why it didn't work as well, because I used completely different colours on that other one. I used orange, blue and purple. But when I've watched tutorials on YouTube, it's worked, so I've done something wrong. This one is just lines with big blobs on the lines with little dots in the middle. Quite easy to do. Looks quite, I suppose it looks quite complicated really when you're looking at it, but it's really easy. This is a marble effect that went wrong, even though it looks quite good, I think. It looks like a hand, a deformed hand. There's no finger. Wait, actually it looks really weird. I don't even know. But that's a marble effect gone wrong. I keep saying marble effect, it's water marble, God's sake. There's another one that went wrong as well. See, I'm not good at doing water marble at all. I hate it. It frustrates the life out of me. I just can't do it. There's a little dotty one. Amber did this one actually. She did the dots so perfectly, it's unreal. So yeah, the dots actually feel a little bit 3D, which the big yellow ones feel like 3D. Don't know if you can see, but no, you can't really see. Oh yeah, you can a little bit. The dots actually stick out and it gives it that little bit more texture and it looks really good. The next one is a water marble that I think worked. So that's the only one that I've ever done that worked. It looks a bit like a screwball ice cream, I think. A little bit. This is a one that I've done. Just simple. The only thing I think you might find hard is this bit at the top. I mean, unless you've got something to go around the nail where you don't mess it up, it's quite hard to do these bits here with like a straight curve, unless you've got a steady hand. My rose one, everybody loves this one because it's so small and so detailed, I think. I use pink blobs, but I've chucked that in the bin now because it's gone off. With little dark green petal leaves and red nail art brushes to go around the rose, just to give it that little bit more of a rosy look, if you like. The next one I've got is quite unique. I've never seen anybody with a toilet sign on the nail before, and I actually really love it. It actually looks like the toilet door sign, I think, and I think it looks just brilliant. I always put that one on my middle finger, and I'm like, piss off. So, yeah. This one's another water marble. The colour's mixed a little bit, and it looks a bit naff. Can you see? I like this bit at the bottom, but I don't like the top bit where the colours have mixed into a browny, horrible, greeny, orangey, bluey, horrible colour. The next one I've got is just a tiger one. Amber made me do it. Tiger. It's quite crap. It's actually a waste of time showing you. This one's the magnetic nail varnish that I used. I'll show you how to use that. If you've bought one and you don't know how to use it, it's very simple. I'll show you if you like, if you want me to. Very, very easy. There's this one, sunglasses and a moustache, saying YOLO at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Very small writing. That's just boredom, that. I think that one's just stupid. The next one, everybody loves this one as well, a kiss with the XOX on the top. That takes quite a while to do, especially if you do this top bit and one's a bit higher than the other, one lump, a lip, I don't know. So it does take quite a lot of time, it takes a lot of concentration, and if you do it on somebody else, it's absolutely impossible to get every kiss the same. I've tried a million times. Everybody always asks me to do that on their nails, and not once have I ever made a kiss that's the same. So I'd suggest you only either put it on 2 or 1 nail on each hand, or even 1 nail on one hand or whatever. I've got this one that says YOLO. Just boredom again. I've got this wheelchair sign one. It's pretty crap, but I thought it'd be cool doing a disabled sign. I thought I'd test myself to draw a wheelchair. This one is quite simple. It's just got 2 lines there in the corner with a love heart in the middle with like an arrow shaped tip at the top. Quite simple, quite easy. This one has no meaning at all. I made that sign up with crackle effect on the top, which still looks pretty naff on the blue actually. Never mind. Gives it that little bit more detail. This one, the red is supposed to be where the white is, and I found that out after I did it. So yeah, this is the England flag. Yeah, the Union Jack. That one takes quite a while as well, especially when you've done the red bit first and then gone around it in the white. It's quite hard because I've got quite a shaky hand, and it was pretty hard. This one, my friend was just messing about, and I thought I'd show you it so that she felt involved in something. But yeah, if you like it, I could show you how she did it, I suppose. This one's a snowflake, because we've had a lot of snow over here, even though it's summer, or spring, or whatever. With a diamond in the middle of it to give it that little bit more detail. Yeah. Pretty cool. I like it. It makes it look more like, even though I did that pretty quickly, it looks like it's had a lot of time and attention spent on it. I like this one, even though it's quite easy to do. So yeah, that's that one. I've got this one. This one's quite weird. I could never do that again. It's supposed to be Edward Scissorhands, and I've done a fairly bad job of it. I found a tutorial on how to do it. Wait, it wasn't a full tutorial, but I found a YouTube thing that showed you how to do it, and I tried doing it, and it just didn't work at all. The hair, it just looks like brain veins or something. I don't even know. It's really bad. At least I tried. No more newspaper. Stuck down and clear nail varnish on top. Another tiger print, but I've used a dark brown, like a dark orange colour to make it a little bit more realistic rather than just like one colour. This abstract one, I like this one because it's just simple really, but it looks quite effective. If you were to put that on your nails, it'd look really good. I've got the I love you one. I'm gonna have to rush because my phone's going dead. I've got this one, paper again. Remember going over it with clear. I've got this one with the little fishy hanging off it. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put it on my hand. Oh yeah, Max killed a bird today. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know. My dog killed a bird, a baby bird, and I had to pick it up. It's horrible. Black with yellow stripes. I call this one Bumblebee because I'm sad like that. Glittery at the bottom and blue at the top. Quite simple. Bit hard to do the straight rounded edge, I suppose. But I just used the end of a nail and put it up. I did the pink first and then put the blue on, so it was a bit easier. I've got this one that was done with acrylic paint. That was just swirls and dabs with the brush. My Miami one. God, that was a mouthful. The palm trees are a bit fucked, but the Miami writing's really neat and I'm proud of it. So I don't care what you guys say. This one, I really like this one and it was so easy to do as well. Yeah, I like that one. I like all the orange ones actually. I like a few others, but the orange ones seem to stand out more. The glittery one, horizontal line, is that what it's called? Diagonal line. Horizontal. God, go back to school, Savannah. With stars, I don't know if you can see that, but stars going along the line where the red and the glitter are separated. I've got my teeth one. Yeah, my teeth one. Plain and simple, zigzag lines on the black nail. If you want, you can go all the way down. I couldn't be bothered. I knew I was going to go along somewhere along the line. This one with a black rim round and blue in the middle. I quite like this one. I think I should use a different colour next time though. This one, it's just a squibbly line along the middle where the blue and the dark blue and the light blue meet. Just playing about with it really. This one with the daisies in the middle and the gold colour at the top. Quite simple and quite easy to do again. This is another feather one, but with a dotty pattern. I have no more of these left anyway. And my pig's saying moo. I decided to write moo because I wanted to be different. YOLO. I am aware that pigs do not say moo, by the way. And my bow one, I really like this one, but I haven't got any more bows either. Just with the 3 dots and the lines across the top with the bow. I wish I'd have just left it with the bow on though. I think it would have looked better. Never mind. So, yeah, there are my nail designs. If you want me to do a tutorial on any of them, then just tell me which one, and then I'll be able to give you a step-by-step guide of how I did it, and you can do it yourself at home. They don't take long at all, except from that Marilyn Manson, the Edward Scissorhands. That did take a long time. I'm not going to do a tutorial on that because somebody already has. So, yeah, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye!